All right, so if you are wondering how to stay on a meal plan when you travel, stay tuned. I'm going to show you how to do it, and it's very, very simple. All right, so thanks for joining. One of the most common questions that I get is from professionals that are traveling, or just anybody that's traveling for that matter. And their question is, how do you stay on track when you travel? I actually travel a lot myself for Granite Supplements. So I like to keep meal plans really simple when I travel. It can be very frustrating if you're trying to match your macros at restaurants when you're eating. You don't know what they're putting in the food some of the times. Also, if you're staying, say, at a hotel and they don't have a kitchenette, it makes it real challenging because you can't really cook your own food. Sometimes they don't even have a microwave. You got to kind of go out of your way and ask them where you can use a microwave. And I've been there, done that. It can be very frustrating. So what I like to do is just keep it real simple. So let's talk about each macronutrient first. First one is protein. I have this cool little food here, these beef sticks that I really, really like. This is a wild boar sriracha flavor stick. It's made by a company called Rugged Meats. These are really good. There's an original one. Here's a pork snack stick with pineapple. Here's a beef stick with bacon. But these boar sticks are pretty good. There's 7 grams of protein in that one. There's 7 grams of protein in this one. You can eat a couple of those. There's 110 calories in each one of them. And of course you can just get beef jerky, but these you can take with you. They're tasty, very easy to eat to make sure you're getting your protein in. Now, in terms of carbohydrates, it doesn't get any simpler than rice cakes. So these Quaker rice cakes, very simple. Each one of them has 11 grams of carbohydrates. So let's say your meal plan says 30 grams of carbs. Well, you can roughly be there if you eat 3 of these. Very, very easy to stay on your meal plan with these caramel rice cakes. I like chocolate ones too. Chocolate ones are really, really good. Now, what about fats? So to me, the easy way to hit your macros with fats is with nuts. Here's almonds. And, a quarter cup of these is 14 grams of fat. Probably everybody knows that. But there's all different kinds of nuts you can use. You can use almonds. You can use cashews. You can use Brazilian nuts. There's tons of different nuts you can use. Each one of them has kind of different advantages to them, a little different makeup to them. But again, we're trying to keep it simple when you travel. We're not trying to worry about, well, how many grams of polyunsaturated am I getting versus, we're trying to keep it simple. So if you use almonds, rice cakes, and beef sticks, these can make your meal plans real simple. Now, let me show you how to make it even more simple. These are called Best Ever bars. These are insanely good. This is a true food meal replacement. These aren't bars that are low calorie that tear your stomach up from all the franken fibers that are put into these low calorie bars. This has a fair amount of fat in it, but guess what? It's from nuts. It's basically like you're eating nuts. But it's a very balanced bar, and you can take these with you. The texture of these things is unreal. These things don't turn into bricks. A lot of the food bars, they're protein bars, I guess, they turn into just bricks. I mean, you literally have to microwave them, and you're like chewing, your jaws start burning when you're eating them. But these have a really soft texture to them. Look how easy that bends. And they taste phenomenal. This one is chocolate peanut butter. There's many different flavors. There's chocolate coconut, there's apple pie, there's cookie dough. I even take the cookie dough one sometimes and put a little bit of whipped cream on them. But these are a true meal replacement. 280 calories, 14 grams of fat. Again, that's from the nuts that's in it. 26 grams of carbs and 17 grams of protein. So what I do personally, a lot of times I'll just have a bar, or what I'll do if I want a little higher proteins, I'll have a bar and I'll have one of the beef sticks. But this, again, simplicity. When you travel, keep it simple. And if you do this, you're going to be able to stay close within your macros. You're not going to have to sweat and worry about it. So Anyways, I'd be interested in seeing if you have any travel tips too. What do you do when you're on the road? What are some of the things you do? Let me know, comment below, and thanks for watching. I appreciate it. All right, here's a bonus food for you. This is another way to get your protein in. These handy dandy convenient tuna packets. Now my personal favorite is the hot buffalo style. I could live on this stuff. It tastes awesome. My kids like the honey barbecue. That's really good too, but these little tuna packets, 14, 15 grams of protein each one of them. You can have 2 of these, that's 30 grams of protein. So another easy way to travel and stay on your meal plan. Boom, right there.